Echo Park neighborhood. It was one of the first suburbs of Los Angeles, and I'm just a couple hundred yards from downtown. Now, to check out this joint that started as a catering company where they were serving up American barbecue with, like, Filipino flavor. Now they've got their own restaurant. This is the park's finest.
It's just an amazing place.
Tri-tip, good to go.
I have one order Mamalea's coconut beef.
It's like speaking English with a Filipino accent.
But the language is Killer Barbecue. Translation by John Eric Concordia, who opened up the shop in 2012 after catering in the area for years. The specialty? A West Coast favorite with a Filipino spin.
Tri-tip with horseradish crema and our salsawan.
If you really want to spoil your taste buds, then you go with the tri-tip.
What's the first dish we're making?
We're gonna make our tri-tip. We're gonna start off with our fresh pepper blend. This is what we season all of our food with. We're gonna start with black peppercorns, cayenne pepper, white peppercorn. We're gonna blend it for about 45 seconds.
Okay. All right, red chili flake.
I like to blend it a little bit later just so it stays chunky.
Because it's funky when it's chunky?
It's about making the bite keep going. So this is a tri-tip. It's also known as the bottom sirloin piece. There's a beautiful marbleized fat on the top end, so we trim it down. We use pink Himalayan salt.
It's a very petite amount.
We don't oversalt it. We really want you to just enjoy what meat tastes like. And because it's such a savory salt, it's great. Now we got our fresh pepper. This is our garlic onion blend. We use a powder, we use a granulated, we use a chop.
That is heavy.
So then we're gonna load this up into the smoker.
And this is where it smokes?
This is where it smokes.
This will go on for about 4 to 6 hours?
We're gonna go ahead and pull the tri-tip.
Look at the great smoke ring on that thing.
It's paired with our horseradish sauce and our vinegar-based salsawan sauce. Try them both separately.
Oh. It's cooked exactly the way it should be handled. Low and slow, super tender. The smoke on the meat's great. The dry rub's really nice. So right there, you're a good tri-tip. Then you take a step into this vinegar garlic sauce, nice and thin, not heavy and sticky and super flavorful. And then you just step right into all Americana with a little horseradish there.
Yeah. If you combine that with this, try that.
Outstanding.
Thank you, sir.
The bomb tri-tip. Out of bounds. Delicious. You guys watch Triple D? Have you ever seen the show?
All the time.
Come on.
What show?
What is food to you? I mean, how important is it in your daily program?
Can't look at me and ask that question.
I used to go to New Orleans just to eat.
This is big in my life. This is my kind of meal.
This place is ridiculous.
You can peek anything on the menu and your mouth will just be watering.
And it goes beyond the smoker, right down to the sides.
Cornbread bibingka. Bibingka is a traditional Filipino dish.
Cornbread now makes it like almost like Filipino-American soul food.
We're gonna make cornbread bibingka. We're gonna start off with eggs.
This is cornbread rice cake?
Cornbread rice cake. So we're gonna get it nice and fluffy. Coconut milk. And we're gonna add rice flour. Cornmeal. Then we're gonna add confection sugar.
This got a little bit of a sweet side to it.
Melted butter.
And last but not least,
We're gonna switch out our immersion blender for a hand
chainsaw. Give me this. Check this out. We are definitely going culinary
We're
gangster.
gonna go ahead and add cream style corn. Go for it.
Hold on to her, Scotty. Too much power. Bring it, Captain.
We've roasted some banana leaves. We We
We're
like
going to stay Filipino on this.
stay Filipino on it and use this to naturally moisten the cornbread bibingka.
And you're going to cook this off in the oven at what temp?
About 325
For how long?
for about 45 minutes. Pull it out, butter it
Hit it with some sugar.
to get it nice and crispy on top. We just put it back into the convection oven for another 5 minutes. Try it out.
Well, I don't know what goes on here in the park area. That's about some of the most tender, light, fluffy, flavorful cornbread I've had. This is cornbread you'd be happy to have at any truck stop, barbecue, diner, joint down in South Carolina.
Thank you.
Well, the cornbread community is going to come out in droves, baby.
Thanks.
Nice job.
This is the best cornbread I've ever had.
Seriously?
This is like fat black lady cornbread.
So we're hanging out at Park's Finest. We're right outside of downtown Los Angeles. And when we come back, what are we making?
We're doing my mom's specialty, Lay's
Which,
coconut.
don't tell us. See you in a little bit. Triple D in LA.
Triple D is hanging at the Park's Finest in the Echo Park neighborhood of Los Angeles. I've got Sandler, James, Rock, and Spade in the dining room, and Chef John Eric Concordia killing it in the kitchen with the Filipino Q.
We've had killer cornbread. We've had smoked tri-tip. And next, the crescendo to this experience.
This is Mama Lea's coconut beef.
Who's Mama Leia?
Mama Leia is my mother, who took care of 13 people in a 3-bedroom apartment and fed them this over rice.
Like the perfect Filipino comfort food.
Bring it.
So we're gonna use top round,
This is how much your mother would cook in an apartment with 3 bedrooms?
maybe a little bit more.
Pink salt,
The pepper blend.
copious amounts of the dried onion and the garlic powder. Transfer that over to your outdoor bin. Got it?
Got it. There you go.
Dude, that's 20 plus pounds. It looks like it's hooked up to my Camaro. If it's missing, don't you blame me.
This is actually our original smoker when we started our catering company.
Do you work with wood?
We use wood pellets,
What type of wood is this?
alder and pecan.
So we're gonna take our rubbed top round.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If you let this run, I mean, anywhere between 6 to 16 hours.
6 to 16 hours?
Yes.
After dark, I think I'm moving the car.
I would too.
Let's get into this. We heat up the wok. We've taken the top round that we cooked. No oil or anything going in there?
Oil. Because we use top round, it renders and pretty much keeps it nice and juicy. We're gonna then add fish sauce. We're gonna go into the yellow chilies.
Okay. This is all roasted garlic?
Roasted garlic with olive oil, pink Himalayan salt, our pepper blend. This is chauko, coconut cream pressed out from Thailand, some of the best coconut milk out there. More coconut milk. Wow. Water,
Now, how long are we gonna let this cook down?
another hour and a half before we add cane vinegar.
Cane vinegar is just a...
It's just a sugarcane vinegar from the Philippines. It's more of a mild kind of sourness. Continue to reduce, continue to render.
There was Cocoa Puffs in the 80s, and now there's Cocoa Beef.
Now what we're gonna do is we're transferring it to a tray.
Okay.
And then we'll put it in the smoker, and it's kind of like our crock pot. We run it at about 180.
This is like a cross between beef stew and clam chowder. Crazy.
And that over rice. Go ahead, scoop some on the rice.
Right in like this?
There you go.
Wow. A lot of flavors in this. The meat's super, super tender. A little bit of smoke on it. There's a little spice on the back of it.
It's a yellow chili.
That's the yellow chilies. Not heavy coconut. It's just a balance. Oh my gosh. Thing is it's addicting.
Fantastic dish that's delicious every time. The whole experience, just from the food to the people to the location, is extremely unique to Los Angeles.